Writing 2026 JAMB, do not stroke. Listen. All right, so imagine you are given a question like this. From the reaction below, which of these is the behavior of hydrogen? Now, this question is very, very easy and it should not take much of your time. Let's get into it. Now, solution. This is a reaction where you have to understand that Fe2O3, that is iron oxide, is reacting with hydrogen in this particular ratio. This is 3, then it's giving this 2Fe plus 3H2O. Now, this reaction, if you want to look at this, you can tell me that from here, this guy to this guy, something is happening. What am I trying to say? Fe2O3 going to Fe2 like this, right? Something is happening. That means this guy has lost oxygen in this reaction. If there's nothing you want to say, I can balance this. I can tell you the answer in 2 ways, okay? But I'm just going to use the fundamental one from this equation so I don't waste your time. Now, oxygen was here, but we don't have oxygen here. And then one of the definition of redox or oxidation is in terms of either oxygen is lost or oxygen is gained, or hydrogen is lost or hydrogen is gained. So when you have an oxygen lost, now also it is a rule of thumb that whenever you are picking either a reducing agent or oxidizing agent, it must always and always be from the reactant side. You don't pick a reducing agent or oxidizing agent from the product side. You pick it from the side, okay? So from here, you can see that oxygen is being lost. So loss of oxygen, like this, from here to this, that you are giving out oxygen. That means this guy is undergoing what we call what? The reaction itself is undergoing is reduction. Now, and anything that is undergoing reduction, that is this guy that is undergoing reduction, will be what? Will be an oxidizing agent. It is very simple. No two ways about it, because oxygen is lost. So loss of oxygen, right, or gain of hydrogen is reduction. So just know that when loss of is either you are losing oxygen or you are gaining hydrogen. So in that case, it will be a reduction. Now, the second equation is hydrogen gas going to what? H2O. Look at this guy. This guy does not have oxygen at all. But it has gained, eventually, the hydrogen has gained oxygen. So that will be the reverse. So this guy, that means this guy is undergoing oxidation. In fact, it makes sense. Oxygen, oxidation, you are being oxidized. But this guy itself would be a what? A reducing agent. So it makes sense that a reducing agent is one that will undergo oxidation, while an oxidizing agent is one that will undergo reduction. Because in the process, an oxidizing agent will become reduced. A reducing agent will become oxidized. So this is just basic. You don't need any other thing. So that means from here I can say that gain of oxygen and loss of hydrogen. So that will be what? That will be oxidation. I don't want to bore your head with that. There are other ways you can do this, but that means the question is just easy. What the hydrogen is behaving as what? Is behaving as a what? Reducing agent. And also, as a matter of fact, we know that hydrogen is a very fantastic reducing agent, and by now you should know that. It's a rule of thumb, okay? So that answers these questions. I don't want to bore you much on this. So if you want to join our JAMB 2026 class, you can send me a DM on TikTok if you are watching it on TikTok, and if you are watching this on YouTube, you can send me a message. This is my WhatsApp line, 070-87-24-71-75. All right, so we're going to be teaching you heavily on math, physics, chemistry, biology. See, this is not, you know how we go, you know how we run it. 2025, you can see the result. I mean, we have 360, we have 350, a lot of results, right? I mean, it's evident from the teachers, okay? So I'm going to see you in class. Send me a DM, okay? The chemistry tutor is back powerfully this time. I'm done with my MB, and I'm ready for you to help you achieve that goal. That 350, we're going to get it together. So see you in class, okay?